some of the filtering techniques. We will be using it, and we will be looking how we are going to use that. So we'll write the custom query. Now in the recent video we printed all the columns. In this video we'll look how we are going to print a single column. So we'll write select from, we'll leave where, so we just need to print a few columns only. We need to print city, state, profit. Let's say how it looks like. So now we are seeing we are printing only 3 columns because we put a condition here. Now that's how we are going to print 3 columns, single column. Let's put star and let's see what other things we can use. So now we use where. So now we use where. Now I want to print on specific conditions. We can say in the recent video we look how we are going to print a city on conditions. So we will just look now how we are going to print city, but then we'll look how we are going to put another condition same within where. So let's say if I print Dublin, so we will be seeing records based only on Dublin. So let me see the city here. So here we are seeing only records on Dublin. It's 14 rows in 21 fields. So now after that I also want to put another condition, mean let's say and. So I'll put and here, means that I want to also see another column condition. So let's say if I want to use state, and you can say state Ohio, and let's see how we are seeing the results. So let's say okay. So now if we okay. So now if we look at the state here, so we are seeing only in Ohio state and it's in city Dublin. Mean that how we are going to look at things when you are using conditions. So if you want to put or here, or let's say how the results are displayed. Okay, so now we are seeing what? Now we have Ohio here, but one thing that we are seeing here is that we just put the state field, but we just enter, if we see here, we enter or, mean that city Dublin can be printed, but it doesn't mean that only city Dublin can be printed because we have the Ohio here. So or mean, or you can stay on the state, we have all the cities can be printed on the state. So it means that it run the Dublin, it first print the Dublin fields, and after that it run the states, mean or it run the states. So in the first we can see here we have Dublin, so it's already run. So in the second we can see here it's other cities. So I mean that first it's run this, then it's run this. So we see here how and or works. So what we are going to do, let's say we will just put the city, we'll just put the state into Ohio and use some other conditions. So how it will works. So we put here now let's say how many results it's displaying. So first we will see the results, and now we have 469 rows. So now let's say here we have the profit and the sales. So now we are going to look at the sales depending on the ascending order. I mean from lower it will go to the high. So how we are going to do that? We are going to use order by here. Order by, we say sales, and order by sales we will write ascending. So now let's see how we are seeing the results here. So let's say we have the sales here. So now here we are seeing the sales. It's starting from $1.45. It's going all the way. It's going. And if we come here, so we are seeing in thousands here. So that's how we are going to look at the things depending on, you can say, the conditions. And if we see here, we are only looking at the state, but we are looking order by here. Now same if you want to use how we are, let's say the results are from 469 rows, so we want to limit that. Let's say if you want to look at only 100 rows, so what we'll use here, we will use limit and use 100. So let's say how it is looking. So now we are seeing only 100 results depending on the condition that we put the functions. We are seeing only 100 here. So now we are looking at, if we see here, so the sales are also in the same manner. It's going in ascending order if we see here. Now what if you want to look at sales in descending order? So we'll use the sales in descending order, and in descending order we would just have to put the 4 columns, you can say 4 signs. We'll use descending order. So now if we see sales here is going all the way from 4,000 and it goes up. So that's what the filtering is all about. And if we see some more functions here, so we already covered the basic functions, how filtering works. Can we use some different, you can say the order by limit and where statement or and. So that's how some of the basic SQL function works in BigQuery, and you can use it in Tableau in order to filter the data out.